Hello and welcome back to Ys Origin, where I exercise my infinite capacity to embarrass myself for your amusement. Last time we gave Hugo a good stomping, but as fun as that may have been, it is time for us to move forward and onwards. Now that we have the dragon scales, we can actually go into water without... Well, there will be less risk of drowning horribly anyway. But as usual, we're just gonna have to hack our way all the way over there. Oh yeah, and Toal also ate some Claria. I'm not sure how much I need to iterate that is not part of a ridiculously complete breakfast. Toal, as you might have imagined, has the least risk of drowning anyway, because of just how fast he can rocket through pretty much anything that's open. And that includes the open sea, in this case. Whoa! Yeah, make sure to actually equip the thing you were supposed to use in the first place. Take it from me, it's a good idea. The real danger in this section comes right at the end. It has nothing to do with water or anything like that. Hello, save point. How you doing? No, wait a minute. There are no living save points in this game. This is not yet Earthbound. These games tend to be somewhat more sensible in their presentation. I generally kind of feel left out when people talk about, say, urban fantasy or whatnot, because a lot of urban fantasy in RPGs and other fiction and so on tends to be mainly derived from, say, the Blade or otherwise aesthetic, or the Crow, where everything's dark and it's always raining. And there doesn't seem to be much room for the kind of modern fantasy that, say, Earthbound is all about and whatnot. Though, for troll purposes, I always say that my first exposure to urban fantasy was Sesame Street. And there's our Rodeo fruit. We're going to be doing something a little bit different with the ruse this time around. We will be doing the same thing, however, in actually getting all of the chests and not leaving anything valuable behind. Especially armor, thank you very much. that oxygen zone. Okay, Toal gets his thunder skill pull-up. The Thunderclaw has a couple of interesting properties. First off is that it actually has a kind of a vacuum effect with which offsets what would normally be some pretty short range. And the second is that it actually drains health. You get 1 hit point back for every hit you score with the Thunderclaw. Well, the basic Thunderclaw can only hit like 3 times. And 3 hit points isn't a lot no matter where you are in this game. The vacuum effect means that more often than not you'll be able to nail a whole boatload of enemies with the thing. And so, properly used, it can be a decent way to heal up. Just so long as you're not getting smacked in the face while you're actually using the thing. That's just embarrassing. Now just search for the last holdout turtle. I'm not grabbing anything that falls into those spikes. No? That reminds me, I think I've played like 3 games recently where you need to kill the Ninja Turtles or some parody thereof. I guess that was going to happen eventually, when you have the 80s kids now actually in charge of video game development, especially comedy video game development. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot something. Yeah, I kind of forgot to re-equip the dragon skills after using the Salsetta booze. And that almost killed me. In fact, that actually has killed me before. Game awareness. It helps. No, forget it. There are no spikes in this game that are instant death. In fact, there's only one way that you can instantly die in this game. And you've already seen it. And hello there, Grinding Room, how are you? Which reminds me, a while ago I was actually looking at boss compilation videos for Lagoon of all games, and in the comments for one of them it said, "Hey, you over-leveled yourself for these bosses. Grinding isn't a strategy for these games." And then there's me sitting here, an East player, and I'm being like, the hell it ain't! Okay, Ruse, how to talk to them, the same way that Adal does. Transform! And all of the roos have their own names and are listed in your NPC book. The first roo that we encountered was Rootkit, and I believe this is Brew Green. However, to actually understand Rootkit's runic, I didn't come up with that one. You need to do something incredibly dangerous. You actually have to meet Rootkit, decline to give him the Rhoda fruit, then beat Galleon without the weapon upgrade, get the boost, and then come back and talk to Rootkit when you're done with all that. And you can understand him. By the way, what the roos say when you can understand them, you know, when their text is displayed in normal letters, is actually quite different from what they say when they're just speaking in runic. Each rune does correspond to an actual letter, so it can be translated, and what they say isn't always complimentary to who's talking to them. I haven't translated all of it myself, but I think I'll see if I can find out if anyone has. Yep, Thunderclaw drains health from them, proving that Toal can get blood from stone. And time to upgrade. Reduce poison duration in this case. And that's about all we can do right now. Okay, it's time to move on to the boss. Okay, Nihilgar. My first fight with Nihilgar did not go well. This not well. And I'm going to tell you why this happened. You see, Toal is not actually all that well suited to fighting Nihilgar. In fact, much less so than pretty much either of the other characters. Both of the other characters can hit Nihilgar's plates while he's crawling around on the pillar. And while it's more difficult for Hugo, Hugo can strip multiple sections with his normal shot when he has to crawl around on Nihilgar's back. Toal does not have this luxury at all. He has no luxuries whatsoever when fighting Nihilgar, so you have to pretty much do it in the most difficult way possible. Yeah, not even the Charged Thunderclaw can do it. However, if you hit him when he's starting to crawl up the pillar by using your jumping attacks, you can get in some pretty good hits. Now, because of all of this, Toal tends to be exposed to the dangers of Nightilgar for a fair bit longer than any other character. And his slight offensive advantage doesn't actually help him out that much. Get off. Oh, no. Oops. And trying to get at any of his sections when he's coming out of the roll can be rather difficult because he's just going to keep on swarming all over himself. Now, however, he's technically vulnerable. You know, assuming that I could actually reach him from down here. Well, here's hoping for victory. Let's see, I'm poisoned. Well, but I managed to come out on top the second time, and down he goes. Oh yeah, it was behind the pillar. Okay. Second flashback. Yeah, something that was introduced in Ys Origin was the idea that Ys was founded by Fina and Rhea, and was originally populated by people who were led away from the destruction of the Atlas continent by Nepishtim in the hands of the Darkness Clan. Well, thank you, Toal. Eat your total. Hey, count yourself lucky. You could be talking to Hugo. Toal isn't the kind of person who'll indiscriminately burn people. There are more flashbacks to go, but for now, we are done with this session of Ys Origin. Next time, we go after the guiltiest fire. See you then, bye.